The largest people to ever live. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ahmed Media. Please stay tuned and watch till the end, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for future topics. Now, being a giant would be a curse for many people, but many of these larger humans manage to turn sufferings into fame and success. These are some of the largest people to ever live. Eddie Hall's massive frame is both impressive and intimidating. Trust me, you do not want to fight this guy. At 6'2", he's not really that tall, but he is 335 pounds. Hall has won the world's strongest man competition in 2017, and it's easy to see why the muscle-bound brick managed to deadlift 1,102 pounds in 2016. That was a Guinness World Record for world's heaviest deadlift, but half-poor Julius Jorgensen, also known as the Mountain, broke that record earlier this year by deadlifting a staggering 1,105 pounds. Hall took home a $50,000 prize from Giant Life for lifting 1,102 pounds, and he also earned $72,000 when he won the world's strongest man competition. He earns about $1.8 million from his YouTube channel per year, and he even had a small role in Transformers: The Last Knight. But sometimes being big is not a good thing. Hall has to buy 2 seats when he travels by plane. The Great Khali is a WWE legend. The Great Khali, whose real name is Dalip Singh Rana, is the first Indian to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The 7'4", weighing 347 pounds emerged victorious in the 20-man Battle Royale on SmackDown in 2007. He was the last man standing and managed to fulfill his lifelong dream of becoming a champ. The Great Khali is retired now, but he still loves wrestling. The powerful giant runs a wrestling school where he passes on his knowledge to the next generation. With big muscles comes with big paychecks. Khali earned a $900,000 salary from WWE in 2015, plus a $300,000 bonus. Khali also appeared in Hollywood and worked with comedians like Get Smart, Grubber, and Adam Sandler's The Longest Yard. His Hollywood career and WWE stardom allowed the Great Khali to amass a $6 million fortune. Katerina Lucina is a very tall woman. The 6'9" Russian holds the title of the world's tallest model, and she also earned the Guinness World Record for world's longest legs. Her legs are 52.4 inches long, and they give new meaning to the phrase legs for days. Lucina was a basketball player before she became a model. She won the bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympics as part of the Russian national women's team. Lucina enjoys being tall and loves to take pictures with her fans. She says she would much rather be extremely tall than short. At 8'3", the Turkish Giant Sultan Kosin is the world's tallest man. He used to be a farmer, comes from Turkey, and it's no doubt he much prefers being famous to being in the fields. When he was discovered, he said his one dream was to find a wife. And after years in the spotlight on talk shows and publicity tours, Kosin has finally settled into married life. His wife, Merv Debo, is only 5'9", but the height difference doesn't bother them. Kosin's Guinness World Record fame allowed him to receive life-saving surgery he wouldn't have been able to afford otherwise. He suffers from illness and underwent surgery in 2010 to control excessive levels of hormone growth. Doctors performed a $3 million surgery for free. Many NBA stars waste their money on personal use, but Manute Bal was different. The Sudanese Giant was 7'7", and he was so tall that he barely had to jump to dunk. The second tallest NBA player of all time made clutch plays and was very good at basketball. But nearly every cent Bal earned while playing for the Bullets, Warriors, 76ers, and even Heats went to help people struggling in Sudan. He used the majority of his $3.5 net worth to find the Ring True Foundation, which helps Sudanese refugees. Ball bought a $100,000 house in Sudan so his extended family could live there. He was earning $1.3 million with the 76ers and gave most of it away to help people in Sudan, including $10,000 per month for food, clothing, and medicine. Ball died in 2010 at the age of 47, but his legacy still lives on. Ronnie Coleman terminated Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Olympia record. Arnie won the Mr. Olympia contest 7 times, but Ronnie Coleman won the contest a record 8 times, and he earned a $400,000 prize each time he won. Coleman is a 5'11", but it is his muscles that makes him impressive. During his prime, Coleman weighed in at 300 pounds during competition and 320 pounds in the off-season. His bodybuilding success allowed him to amass a huge $10 million in fortune, but in the recent years, he's had to spend a lot of that money on surgeries. Extreme weightlifting took a toll on his body, and Coleman has spent as much as $2 million total on necessary surgeries. Coleman had to undergo multiple back surgeries and has had both of his hips replaced. Hopefully, he remains healthy and does not have to spend any of that fortune. Jorge Gonzalez was the biggest pro wrestler ever. It's no wonder why the massive Argentinian was nicknamed El Gigante. At 8 feet tall, he was towering above other WWF wrestlers. His 460 pounds allowed him to crush his opponents. Jorge Gonzalez found success in the WCW, WWF, and finally New Japan Pro Wrestling. But despite earning a lot of money in different leagues, he ended up being broke. His former manager had to send him money after his retirement. Gonzalez made memorable cameo appearances in TV shows like Hercules and the Underworld Swamp Thing and Baywatch. Gonzalez wasn't just a WWF heavyweight, he was also a basketball player and was even drafted into the NBA by the Atlanta Hawks in 1989. However, he did not like playing basketball at the pro level and could not adapt to playing in the NBA. He might have been a draft bust, but he wasn't a bust in the WWF. The Undertaker even said that his battles with the gigantic Gonzalez took years off his career. Gonzalez died in 2010, but the wrestling legend will not be forgotten. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for future topics. Until next time, stay safe.